What are your thoughts on us taking the gender off for babies' birth certificates?
I feel like it does make a lot of sense to do that, and that gender doesn't really do much. Like, it doesn't really matter.
If my child wants to grow up being a female, and with me, believe it or not, I take off my hat, I look like a male. I don't think of myself as a female. I think of myself as a pansexual. I am a male trapped in a female's body. And honestly, if my child doesn't have to have the gender on his birth certificate, that'd be fucking awesome.
Honestly, I'd go for it, because the fact that if they want to grow up as a male, then that's fine. If they want to grow up as a female, that's even better.
If he wants to become a girl later on, I'm so for it. I'll tell him, what hospital do you want to go to right now?
What are your thoughts as a trans person on us removing gender from birth certificates?
At least for like IDs, I don't think it should be required to have sex on there, because that excludes non-binary people. That puts trans people in very uncomfortable positions, especially if they can't pass very well. I think it would be pretty helpful though, because I think that as a whole, society just needs to stop prioritizing the sex of their child as and then we'll have a baby boy forever. No, maybe she's trans, or maybe, your little girl is gonna grow up and you're gonna have to, have a son later.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea. I think a baby's a baby at the end of the day, and so obviously the terms assigned female at birth and assigned male at birth can be harmful to just in general.
I think gender is a spectrum, definitely, and honestly, I think if we teach kids more about pronouns and what they want to go as, rather than, you're a girl, act like it, you're a boy, act like it, which I think that current birth certificates kind of enforce. I think it'd be a good idea.
You don't even really understand even your name, but until you're 3 or 4, and so to give something to this kid that they don't even understand and understand the concept of is kind of strange.
I know, of course, when they're born, they are assigned a gender, which I understand medically, but in the end, if they want to change, then they can. And that'll also change them medically as well. They don't have to assign themselves as, female or male. It should be whatever they want.
Yeah, I agree. They said it perfectly.